Jeez, get like 1,000 alerts that I'm streaming on my phone since I'm subscribed to my own channel. Sorry. Just checking sound. Okay, sound is good. Alright, everyone, welcome to the stream. Or to the video if you're watching this in the future. I almost said past. I'm kind of confusing myself. Anyway, welcome to Age of Sigmar, or Warhammer Age of Sigmar Champions. It's a very long name. The Warhammer TCG. If you haven't played Warhammer since before Age of Sigmar, things have changed quite a bit for the overall world. And things look different. They ended up launching a TCG last fall. August is fall, right? Or is it summer? Whatever. It's last August, I believe. And then they slowly updated like this mobile game, which now just came out on Steam and is coming out on Switch sometime this month. I tried it on mobile. I didn't have too much fun because it's my tiny little phone. I couldn't see everything. I've played it for the past couple of days on Steam and have had a ton of fun with it. Messing around with different decks, so I have a little bit of a basis of knowledge for this game, but I don't have a ton of cards, and I'm just trying to, get a hang of things. So I'll go through a game to, right, I don't have any of those. I'll go through a game to explain, I'm not going to do that then, how the game actually works. So we'll go up against just an AI to start, because they're not too bad. There are 4 different factions, effectively. They're called Grand Alliances, but you have to stick to one alliance per deck. So this is me choosing my opponent's deck. I want to choose the Destruction because I have they're a little they're not as annoying. And I'll choose my Chaos deck because as one that I just built, and I have Archaon as one of my my champions. I'll go over that in just a second. And it's got a question mark because this is the first draft of this deck. So the way this game works is you've got a 30-card deck. You get 4 blessings, which are powerful effects that you're trying to complete with the quests from your champions. Your champions you get 20 points to spend on. So I've got Archaon. So when the game starts, we take turns placing characters out. I'll actually just start by putting out Archaon. So I get to put out 1, my opponent puts out 2, I put out 2, they put out 1, and then that's it. And then I think I can't remember who goes first after this point. Let's see. So I want to see. So I want to hold on to him. Then you'll be gaining me health. So I'll just put you there. And you there, and hope they put their wizard over here. Because so your champions have 2 different classes. They can be warriors, yay, or wizards. Wizards can only cast spells, unless their effects say that they can, cast, summon, deploy units, sorry. So this guy, my rune-marked Deathbringer, if he's across from a wizard, their spells do less damage to me. Your heroes have a points cost, which, if you look at this guy, is a green dot off to the right with a 2, that's how many points he costs. The red dot with the 0 is how much extra health or how much he'll affect my starting health. Both players start at 30, so he gives me 0, he gives me 1, Archaon gives me 3, this dude gives me 1, so my starting health is 35, while my opponent's is 32. So I'm starting, so I'm taking the first turn, so I only draw 4 cards while my opponent draws 5. Kind of offset the first turn advantage, and now I can play anything that says I can. So since Archaon is both a warrior and a wizard, he can play spells and units. Actually, I don't know if I want to do that yet. So these symbols are their quests. So the shield here is summon a unit. Actually, I will put a spell there because Archaon's is kind of annoying, and his effects are crazy later. And I can bring back a spell later. Anyway, so we're going to start with the Chaos Champion over here, trying to work on his quest. So I will take this unit pack of Bloodletters, place it there. That'll complete that part of the quest, and it rotates. Once you've done all 4, his blessing, which is kind of randomized. You choose the blessings, but they're randomly placed out before the champions. That'll just activate and do whatever. So the weird numbers on here are like their damage numbers, or like effect numbers, I guess is a better way to put it. So when you put it out, the top left corner will go. If it has an X or it's blank, nothing will happen. But since the bloodletters had a 1, they took 1 damage. And then at the beginning of every one of your turns, your cards rotate, and then something else happens. And since my opponent had these Auroch Shield Bashers, it reduced the damage it took from the highlighted. If you look down at the little diagram, it's pretty much just this guy, and then this one, and this one. These, if you can see my cursor, these 3 spots. So he was able to reduce that damage. You don't draw a turn cards every turn. You get 2 actions. So I can either skip all my actions and draw 2 cards. I can do something and draw 1 card, or I can do something twice. So I'm gonna place this guy here. He'll do 1 damage to me, but I'm not too concerned about that. And then I'll draw a card. And I'm still learning all the cards. So let's see. 1 damage to yourself. So the turn thing, the little turn symbol down there, or spin, whatever you want to call it, rotation symbol. It's when it does that, you look at the top left corner regardless of the position of the card. So the top left corner, pretty much always going to be doing 2 if you look at all the numbers. So I'll do 2 damage to my opponent, 1 damage to myself, and last stand is if he's removed before he reaches a blank corner. Once they reach a blank corner or reset to the start, they will be removed from play. Last stand, if they remove it within a card effect, his last stand effect will trigger, which is remove a highlighted unit. So if they kill him, he'll kill what's across from him. Okay, so what happened was they got rid of my bloodletters and my damage spell. My arcane bolt went off for 5 damage because his Mystic Shield covers everything and stopped me. And then he took another, I guess, 1 damage from my Fanatical Skull Fiend. So 6 damage total, not too bad. He's not doing he's not got like a whole lot of damage in here or anything. I don't have any abilities in hand. That's what this little sword symbol is. So I'm just going to draw 2 cards. And hope for an ability and not get it. But I get Hellfire Blast, so I can set up Arcane with that. I kind of like these longer spells because it forces them to either deal with it or, you know, after a while just take a ton of damage. Let's see, control unit. So I don't have, if I had something to actually remove that with. It's reduced damage. If you can, yeah. We'll just give him Hellfire Blast. I'll just draw a card right now. Kind of slow. So I want to actually complete the quest to get the blessings and all that. I'll also win. And I'm also not that great at this game. I just kind of wanted to show it off because I've been having fun. So let's see. So I have 2 of these guys. So I'm fine playing this guy because I can, if I play it, oh yeah, he'll gain me health. There it is. So on my next turn, he'll deal 3 damage and give me 2 health, which will fulfill the gain health on this guy and move it a step forward. I do have to remove one of my units next to him. I only have 1 unit, but he's on his last corner. He's already dealt his damage, so he's done anyway. I'll just draw another card because I'm looking for abilities. Maybe I don't have a ton of abilities in here. Okay. See, then he'll deal 3 damage and heal me for 2. So I kind of want to hold the other one for now. Unless... You know what, he's not threatening me too much. I'm up by 10, and I'm about to do another 10 to him next turn. Let's just draw 2 cards. Come on. I'm really sucking up a storm here. Can't draw to save my life. Ugh. So what does mob rule do? Your opponent, increase it by 3 if the champion controls a unit with support 2. So orcs and like skeletons and stuff in Death have the ability, in effect called stacking, which allows you to play them on top of each other if they have stacking, to effectively simulate the huge warbands and stuff that they have. So you can get, you can have up to 3 cards in one. It'll be support 2 on that. So that's how a mob rule would work. And I got a lot of dudes, but let's just draw one more. Okay, there we go. So we have an ability. Neither of them that want an ability can play it. Or another one that can. Yeah, great. So I need to remove something there. What are you doing, gibbering horror? Alright, you know what? Screw trying to deal with this. With these quests right now. It's just getting frustrating because I can't draw abilities. I probably don't have enough in here. I am just going to try and lay on the damage as much as I possibly can. Okay, now I need some removal. Okay. 2 damage to me, 5 damage to them. Let's put that guy out. I'll just keep laying out the damage. 2 to me and 5 to them. So he's down to 8. And unless he can remove both my Arcane Bolt and my other dude, this guy, Blood Fury Wrathmonger, I win, actually. Because he'll take 9 damage. Rotate, he takes 2, I take 1, he takes 7, and then I would take 1 from the other guy, but he hit 0, so yeah, there we go. There's proof that I should have just been burning the crap out of him. Alright, so that's just a basic game. I do have to play, I'm not very high in ranked. I do have to play a ranked game. Let's play my orc deck. Because it's a little bit better off, I'd say, in online games. I think 2 or 3 of the wins here in this little quest. If you look down here and by the play button, I have to win 5 games against any opponent, but it means online. 4 to 5. Dicking around with that. I think I won like 2 arena games in my last run, and the other 2 were with this orc deck, I believe. So the other things with this, I mean, you got your quests or missions, you got dailies and weeklies, and then for different events. I don't have the new warband pack, and I'm not planning on buying it, like either in game or online or in real life. So I doubt I'll get these. These are little war chests you can open up on the loot screen. If you get their special Champions pass, you get a little flare and stuff to show off. You can actually ban one of the alliances. So I just don't like death. So if I'm playing a casual game, which I'm not, I just won't come up against anyone playing a death deck, which is pretty fun. And then once a day, right now it's like kind of in the evenings for me, you get a free card. And every 5th card you get for that, I mean, you can go and pay for the card with this currency. I've gotten a little bit of it. But every 5th card will be a rare, which is nice. You can go to the shop. They have, decent stuff. So I can buy like the order half or the death half of the warband bundle. It's their... what is specifically? So in this you get 2 base set booster packs, onslaught booster pack, which is the 2nd set, and then 8 exclusive cards. I think it's like I think you get full play sets of everything except for the champion that comes in it. But that's what you also get in the full pack. You get like 3 booster packs and then 8 exclusive cards for order and then 8 for death. And they're pretty good. There's some pretty good cards there. Like each side gets a decent champion. What should I put out first? I'll just put out my Mega Boss first. I don't want to give away Gordrak for yet. All the art is taken from Warhammer products. Some things like this guy, the Sneaky Grot Shaman, are much older than things like Gordrak here, which may have even been, made for this game. Oh, okay. You can see the his weird thing's head. Not that there's a guy on it. Right, what do you do? So I want to see which one is the center. And I can put Gordrak over here. Okay. And this guy's from the second set. He gives no health and he costs no points. And if you put a Grot unit, so if he's controlling goblins, you rotate him backwards, so you lose progress on your quest. That's the cost of not having a cost. Luckily, I only play a handful of Grots. I probably wouldn't be playing any but the Wolf Riders I have in this deck, but again, I haven't made a ton of progress, and I haven't bought into this game in person yet. So Daily Chop, a lot of that. We'll just start here. So the damage didn't count because it was at the same time as them coming into play. I should have. Damn it! I screwed up. Yeah, see, I keep screwing up. I should have played the Oryx Scrappers first here, so they come into play in the next turn when they deal damage. It would have been two. So I'll just play the other ones. Oh right, I can't play. You can't play the same card twice in one turn. Forgot about that. Okay, we'll just hold on to my Wild Chanter. I just drew. I like that one, and that's also why I like these Goblin Wolf Riders I mentioned. Goblin Wolf Riders also do damage, but then they do it twice, as opposed to this guy doing no damage, but giving you an extra action 3 times. Where the Goblin Wolf Riders only do it twice. Well, actually, I was perfectly fine there. Whatever. I wasn't super efficient, but it's okay. So what do I want to do? I guess I'll progress that because it'll be damage. And then I'll remove his Curse Breakers. Oh, oh wow. Completed the whole thing right away. So 4 health and 2 cards. Let's take it. Woo! And that's the blessings can range in health and power. That's pretty nice because I just drew 2 cards without having to, using 2 actions. So I was able to refill my hand a bit. And gaining 4 health right now is pretty, wait, what the hell? How do you deal 6 damage with that? Can we play by a champion that has oh, come on. Divine Vengeance is very niche. It's kind of annoying. So I want to show off an example of stacking here. So we'll go with the Oryx Shield Bashers first. So I can take the card and put it on top of that guy. It'll reset the rotation and give him support 1, which is what this will be. And then usually cards with stacking get a bonus due to how much support. So the Oryx Shield Bashers reduce damage 1, 0, and 0 normally, but he's got support 1, so it'll be 2, 1, 1. So he'll actually be able to prevent pretty much all the damage from this concussor here. Do I want to do anything else? Yeah, I'll play the Maw. It only rotates. So it's instead of circles, it's got these weird like half circle, half square things. That means it's clunky, and the only way to rotate the card, same with the champions, is to achieve something. So here it says rotate this one step forward when any highlighted units are removed. So if anything on the board is removed, this moves forward. On corner 3, it'll deal 9 damage to my opponent, and it'll be rotated one step backwards. So, so I do need some damage, or some. Ugh, what am I trying to say? I do need. So I'm going to put the Auric Scrappers here so that I can max out their support. So do nothing, 4 damage, nothing, and 4 damage. We'll draw a card, hoping for some removal. Pile some Wolf Riders. These are the Wolf Riders I mentioned. They deal damage and give you extra actions, which means you can't. If you skip your whole turn, you can draw 3 cards in a single turn. So he's gonna go away. He's gonna take 3 damage with the reduction there. I'm going to play the War Chanter to achieve. So sometimes a specific symbol will be in the shield for doing unit stuff. And just that one specifically means it needs to be an Auric unit. So you just match the stuff bottom left of the picture. You just match that symbol, if there is one, to the card. Like the lightning bolts in some of my opponent's shields mean Stormcast. Ah, damn it. That's the only copy of the Maw I have in here. Cause the other stuff. So there are different factions in each Grand Alliance in the miniatures game, and so they're usually popping up here in this game as well. I'll just draw 3 cards. Nothing I can really do. Okay, well there's the removal I was looking for. God, man, this guy's got me on the ropes. But I can start doing something. So we'll put out an Arcane Bolt. I wish I could keep stacking right here, but I can't. You just pretty much gotta let it go. I'll give Gordrak the Pouncing Wolf Riders. And then draw a card. Kind of hope my opponent plays something here so I can just remove it, deal the damage, and then play an Auric and complete that one, but oh god. He's kicking my ass at the moment. It's more of an aggressive deck. I like to. I mean, there's some things that I'd like to take out of here. Like these shield bashers aren't as good as I thought they were. Okay, blessed weapons, increasing damage. Ugh. So next turn I'll actually have 4 actions to perform. Where's that going? That's getting removed. Alright, you can go away. At this point I mostly have to worry about surviving. I wanted to stack. Oh, you can't stack without stacking it. Okay. All these have stack. I have an idea. I'd prefer to draw cards. I'm gonna move all my orcs to their last corner, which is only that guy, and then stack this on top of that guy. Deal a decent amount of damage, 5 damage, I like that. But it's mostly for the extra damage reduction. I'm really hoping, I can, nope, never mind. Fuck. Of course I can, of course he's got that stupid card. Stupid niche card, and I'm losing out on bronze too. Might I get a war chest? I played one more unaligned card. So we got a loot. We can open our war chest here. And we have 2. These will just be aesthetic things. So we got an uncommon avatar and a common avatar. I mean, get 1 daily reroll for their battle pass thing. And I'm not gonna waste it on that. So I can use it on a booster pack. So we're just gonna do that again. So I need 1,500 of this gold currency to, again, because I don't have enough of the paid currency and I don't feel like paying for anything right now. To play in their arena, their draft format, which is actually really fun. I really enjoyed that. You get to, it's kind of like the arena in Hearthstone. You get to choose one of 2 of the you're presented with 2 of the 4 Grand Alliances. You choose one and then you draft cards 2 at a time, but they give you 4 choices. You start by drafting your 4 champions 2 at a time, and then you draft like 10 cards, then 2 of your blessings, 10 cards, then 2 more of your blessings, and then your last 10 cards. And then that's your deck. And then you start on this ladder. It looks like it's just like it's 3 ranks, gold, silver, and bronze, with 6 slots each. You play games, up to 6 games to get a key for extra loot, but if you lose a game you drop down a rank, and if you lose while in bronze you're just done. I haven't made it farther than like 4 games. And I've played Order both times, because it was either Order or Death, and I don't like Death. I'd prefer to play Order over Death. But I like Chaos and Destruction as well. I'm not 100% sure what would even be my favorite of the 4 factions. Because I really like Chaos in general. I always have, but Order is good, and my favorite Warhammer faction, the Lizard Men, now called Seraphon, they're an Order, the Grand Alliance, and once they show up, yeah, that's what I'm probably going to play. But then I do like orcs and ogres and stuff like that, and destruction. So it's hard to pick sometimes. Luckily for me, most of my you don't entirely have to pay for this game. You can if you can put money into it. There's the currency. But it's not required. I think I'm going to put my wizard there, just to ensure that he can't do nothing weird with it. And I'll put the Mega Boss right there. Yeah, I kind of lose out on his effect, but Rend, specifically, see, just damage from the highlighted unit's first corner is done with Rend. It gets a round damage reduction. So yeah. Damn. If he has a wizard, I can't get to it. Alright. Let's hope I don't really screw myself over this time. He's not playing any wizards, so it seems kind of weird to me. This champion removes a highlighted unit. Shuffle a unit from your discard pile into your deck. Alright. Meat Shield Grots I don't entirely care for, but they do have a pretty sizable range for their stuff. Alright, I've got Tactical Formation. But he doesn't have a wizard, so it doesn't matter. We'll start with the Mega Boss. I'll do that. I'll put these guys down. They'll prevent 1 damage, which will be nice because I've somehow one. I was already done. Oh, he only did 5. I started 30 with this deck. Minus 2, plus 2, 0, and 0. Yeah. Just trying to remember what happened. How did I take 10 damage? Start there to deal some damage. Getting that going. And then draw. Arcane Bolt is okay, I guess. Really like an ability, because I'm pretty close to. It would have been much better to have an ability. If I could finish Gordrax that next turn, on my next turn, or I could finish the Mega Bosses the turn after that. So that's all the damage he's going to deal. So with the Arcane Bolt out, so I have something else. And draw a card. Okay, the Garrote Slashes will... Well, I do have an ability in my hand. What am I doing? Damn it, I'm being stupid! I could have done... Oh my god, I'm dumb. Okay. Tactical Formation. Draw a card. Switch them. Who cares? Play the Garrote Slashes. They'll do some good damage. And then, sweet, Renewed Warlust. I like that, actually. Draw 2 and gain 4. Ooh, actually got some pretty good draws off of that. Okay. We are back in this game. Blood Hunt is getting... Oh, man. Wait, what? Actually, wait, why did he do that? I would have only dealt 3 more damage. I can't do anything else with that. He should have gotten rid of my Arcane Bolt, because he's about to take 7 damage from it. I didn't like losing those orcs. I was going to stack on them this turn. Okay. We'll start here. I can't stack the Grots on here. I'll draw a card. Hey, sweet, another Arcane Bolt. So I can't stack the Grots here because he'll rotate backwards, and I don't want that to happen. But I can at least play my Orc Scrappers on him next turn, because it'll rotate, do 2, and then have nothing, so I can play the Scrappers. And then when they deal damage, oh god, okay. So next turn, I'll set that up, and the turn after that, I'll probably just draw 2. And he'll either be dead, or I might have another Orc to play there to kill him, or at least activate a blessing and kill him. So I think I've got this. Especially since he's just drawing cards. I can get further ahead. On damage at least. So we'll play that. That'll be the Auric unit. Play the Arcane Bolt here. And that'll be my turn. Then it'll be his turn. And I think these guys even do more damage. Oof. I did not understand how that did so much damage to me. Either way. Just to be safe, I'll play Meat Shield Grots and draw a card. Not an Orc, but if he can't get rid of my Arcane Bolt, he loses. And that exact situation right here is exactly why I played the Meat Shield Grots. Those Grots just saved my ass. Unless he has Demonic Fury. Damn it. We were so... Wait. What? So what happens? If it gives me the lot... Oh, are you kidding me? That was a draw. Like, comment, and subscribe if you think that was bullshit. Sorry, I had to get my... I just had to do that. But yeah, that was kind of bullshit. Why did I get a loss? That was a draw. Oh, come on. Scrappers. I don't know if I have 3 of those. Moon Shield Grots. I can look on after. Smash and Bash. Ooh, a new blessing. Cool. Ooh, another Watch Chanter and Prowling Wolf. It's not gonna let me reroll it. And I already have that. I'm gonna reroll this one. See if I can get something different. I got one new card. Damn. Oh yeah, I want to try this guy out. He doesn't do anything until his 3rd turn. 1 damage, but he can remove up to 3 units at once. That's pretty nice. And I don't mind having another Arachnarok Spider. There we go. And my common free mini booster for opening booster packs. Surge of Justice, Swift Namarti Reaver, and Mystic Shield. There's a bunch of fun commons. Alright, let's go mess with the Orc deck a little bit. God damn, I'm so mad about being... I even use Smash and Bash. I'm so mad about that. I only have 1 Meat Shield Grots in here, so... it felt so awesome. So, my Auric Shield Bashers don't really do a whole lot for me. I don't have another Scrappers. Gore Chopper Brute? I didn't even see this guy before. What? Where did this thing come from? Yeah, give me that work. That's pretty nice. And those pigs? What's that? I know they can get good with stacking, but fuck the Grout Slashers. I have some that doesn't, let me use them. Those are a little specific. 2 more cards I want to try to get in there. I only got 6 abilities, so I should try and fit that in there too. I'll take... I only got 1 Wall Chanter. I'll take the Wall Chanter out, because the Wolf Riders do a bit more for me. Put that dude in. Try him out. Take the spider out for another ability. I like the big spider, but it's not super happy. A walk call. Highlighted units are currently on this. Well, no idea what that means. Gain 3 health, do 2 damage. Rallying cry. That doesn't need to be in there. I don't really use that. Only own 1 brutal smash. I've already maxed out deadly chop. Crushing hearts. Remove the top unit of a highlighted ally stack with support 2. Never mind. I've got rid of a good chunk of my stacking right now. Pile on. Alright, let's see what destruction abilities, or just abilities in general there are that I do not have, and see if I can craft them. Let's just strike, feed the maw. It's another wizard one. 3 damage is discarded, deal 2 damage to your opponent. That's not too bad. Mosh Pit. 3 to your opponent, increase the support of highlighted unit. Increases by the support of the highlighted unit. Discard the top card from your opponent's deck. I kind of like that, but I don't even know how to make one. Oh, great. I only have 222. Blah. Relentless charge. I don't know. Let's make this. 1 damage. Doesn't seem to be very common. Mob rule. I guess I'll add that to the deck. So I have 3 of them. I do have a little. Seven. Oh, I guess that'll be alright for now. Okay. Orcs take 2. Or take 3 since we played 2 games. I'll play 1 more game with some orcs. Let's see what happens. I just want to win 1 more game. Get myself just a little bit closer to being able to do another arena run. So all I need to do is play 12 more destruction cards as well. If I can win a game and play 12 destruction cards in this game, I can do another arena run later. Probably, maybe later this week or next weekend. I don't know. My son's on spring break this upcoming week, and I've got 2 more days left of work. Oh, another thing is the scan option. You can't do it on the PC, or at least don't have a camera, like a webcam or something connected. So you probably could. You can scan. There's 2 things that come with booster packs and decks. Obviously the cards themselves, but then there's these special scan cards that the more you scan them, like the better they get. They give you. It's kind of hard to find. I've got 1 friend. Booster. Here we go. So you scan these cards here off on the left, and all the cards have like little dot formations along the edge. You scan them and you get like XP towards stuff. So I've got 1,395 booster points. I need 5 more, so should go and scan more. You can just find people share them online, just as pictures and stuff. The other key thing you can scan are actual physical cards. All the cards have this on the front, have the same little code. They can be scanned once ever to be put into a collection. Though I think you can actually like forfeit them from your collection, so you can trade them to people if they wanted to scan them too. But yeah, that's one thing is before you go online and say, "Hey, check out this sweet card I found," you need to scan it into your game first. So that's one use the app has. Is making sure that you don't, effectively get your card stolen online. And then the basis for that is, well, it gives you the card online, and then when you have cards like that, they, like gain levels for whatever reason, and I think that's mostly for like, might be able to gain more currency or something that way. But I saw that there are leaderboards for each of the cards as well. So one of the cards I scanned yesterday, because I bought a couple packs at the local Warhammer store, because I hadn't been to the new one. I had some time off. Figured as a family we'd go and check it out. My kids were completely enamored with it. Like my 4-year-old daughter picked out Zench stuff at first because she liked the pink horrors because they're pink. But when we were looking at other Age of Sigmar stuff, she literally only picked out Chaos models. That's it. Everything was Chaos. My son liked a bunch of different stuff, so I'm taking him back on Wednesday because he's off. Do I want to put the piggy? Wow, I got a lot of stuff. Okay. We'll go here, I guess. We'll deal damage next turn to rotate that forward. And I think I'll just set up to gain 9 health. Anyway, I'm going to take him back there because on Wednesdays, this is the new Warhammer store that opened up recently. They moved from a much smaller location. It's called Warhammer Independence. It's over by the Independence Mall or whatever it's called here in Missouri. It was pretty cool going there. It was really nice. But I bought a couple booster packs because I felt like it. Weren't ready to buy any decks or anything yet. But I had a gibbering horror for Chaos, so I scanned that, checked out the leaderboard. Like the highest, my gibbering horror is level 1 because I haven't done it. I haven't even drawn it for my Chaos deck. But there's somebody with like level 119. One of those, like what? Like people seem to play this game quite a bit. So let's just go through, play Brutal Smash. And then draw a card, and then we'll complete that quest. We'll complete that blessing next turn. That'll be nice. But I don't know if you get anything from cards gaining levels. As I said, I've only scanned like 8 cards. I didn't scan everything I got because for some reason most of these 2 packs were death cards, and I'm like, I don't fucking care. So there we go. What do we got? Little Wah. You draw 1 card, and if you've got a Grot in hand, you get to deploy it for free. So I'm going to put them over here. Because if I put them over, well, it doesn't matter if I put them over there. Does this deal damage? It does deal damage. So we're going to remove that Ankarak spider. I deal 1 damage. Haha. And then draw a card. More Boris. Okay. I could use orcs right now. Yeah, so lose my Feast of Mork. I'm not surprised. But I am going to go ahead and like windmill slam this Arcane Bolt. I feel kind of smug about that. Maybe he'll play. If he plays a spell, that would actually be really good. But he's not going to. Draw a card, no Grots. the board over here. And then draw. Hoping to have an excuse to run a spell or something soon. Use my other deadly chop. So the symbol that my wizard here has, the X and the square, it means remove. So I have to remove something. This guy has to remove something in this lane, or whatever. Something he controls has to remove something for it to work. So I kind of want to hold on to my Arcane Bolt, because then the next one is spell, so I can knock those out pretty quickly. But it's really annoying. But fuck it, I'll just put the Arcane Bolt out and draw a card. God. I don't know why I even got that alert. I'm not even part of the Anthem subreddit anymore. Why do I keep getting alerts from it? And I did enjoy Anthem, hence why I streamed it for a little bit. It's a lot of fun. I just, I really like, online games like that. I just don't know if I'll have time for them anymore. There's so many other things I want to get done. I want to do this kind of stuff. Like, I wish I could do this kind of stuff for a living. Just play games and, work with tabletop games and stuff for a living. Whether it was like through a YouTube channel or a shop or something like that, it'd be a lot of fun. I just gotta figure out how I would go about doing that. And blessing is done. Recruit a unit there. We'll go ahead and put piggies there. And then we'll kill off his piggies. Probably might play a Maw Crusher there if he's got nothing. Oh, he does have something now. Damn it. Haven't got enough spell to go a full game. I really want to play this right now, but I don't want him to get extra actions. It's pretty much only 2 extra actions over 4 turns, but that can make a pretty big difference, and I really just don't want that to happen. Because you can effectively do your 2 normal actions a turn and then draw a card, which is a pretty big advantage over someone who can only do 2 things, tops. 2 times, game 2, he'll draw 2 cards. Wow, what is that? Everwinter's Watch. Oh, it's an ogre one. From the second set. Stacking there. Okay. Well, I got nothing, so let's just draw 2 cards. Ooh, another Maw Crusher. And Grout Wolves, okay. So next turn, I'll at least be able to complete one of my quests. That's nice. I'm probably gonna play the Wolf Riders. So we'll play the Wolf Riders here. Complete that. Gain 4 health, draw 2 cards. That's actually even better than I was hoping to do. Okay. Didn't give me a stacking orc, but I can play my Maw Crusher right here. He can't play any units there. Might be skipping my actions for the next couple of turns because of that. Or I might just play Arcane Bolt next turn and then just skip the rest. Be willing to take 2 damage to like set up a win effectively. Or I can risk taking 4 damage. Let's see what he does. Okay, I think I see a bit of a line. So I'm gonna play this to make him deal with it. Take 3, so I'll take 6 damage. Then my Maw Crusher here, take another 3 damage. Be behind. Hope like hell he doesn't have a way to deal 10 damage. Draw. So now he can't stack anything here on this guy. Ow. Anyway, he can't stack anything there. I'll deal 2 damage next turn. I should have played my Orc there. Why didn't I do that? To complete that, it could have been healing or something. I don't think I have much healing there. So here I just draw 2 cards and hope I don't die. Because next turn, if he can't deal with my, so now he can't play anything there. So he's got 2 slots that he can't play anything. So he can do either stacking or a spell. He can't do a whole lot unless he's got like direct damage abilities. So if he can't deal with my Arcane Bolt right now, I win the game. Because he'll take 1, 4, 11, 13 damage. So if he can heal himself 5, still probably won't help because I can do 1 more. Ha! He only healed 4. I did it. Oh. Good game. Take 1, take 3, take 7, take 2 more. Exactly win. Oh my god. Oh. Even though I won, I'm still in danger of demotion. Oh. It says demotion. No, it says demotion avoided. Okay. Avoid this player next. That's also a nice little thing for their battle pass, is that you can avoid people. So you don't want to play end up like being matched up with them again. I usually only do that. I play 5 games. I have to play 5 games. I don't have to win. Oh sweet. Okay, I got my other one taken care of as well. The destruction cards. So I now have enough to do a draft. But I do not have enough time to do a full draft. So I think I'll actually end the video here. Since pretty much just been sitting here watching me play through the game. If you enjoy this game, it's on Steam. Just Age of Sigmar Warhammer Champions, or just search for Warhammer Champions. You'll get set up with a free account. It'll give you free decks for like starter decks. You can play solo through AI. There's this campaign, but the campaigns are like a lot of these things are ridiculously hard. The reward campaigns, I'm not sure how you actually unlock them. It says go to the shop. Yeah, I don't know how you unlock the reward campaigns, to tell the truth. There are cosmetic things. You can get playmats and card sleeves. This just sells playmats. 100,000, Jesus Christ. Which I actually can go show you. Oops. Yeah, you can get a ton of avatars. They're super easy to get. The card backs, I forgot how I got this one, but I did get it. I think it might have been out of like a war chest. That's what most of these can come out of. You can also use your the blue currency called souls here to craft them. I get a 10% discount for having the battle pass thing, so that's also nice. So they cost quite a bit to make. And then playmats, I've unlocked This one I think I pulled, and this one, oh, there's a welcome bundle you can get if you, your first transaction for buying gems, I think, or whatever these are. You get a few booster packs, that playmat, and like some avatars and stuff. So here's, yeah, so I'm only a total level 33. So it combines chaos, death, order, and destruction. And it doesn't count your first level, I guess. I don't know, because that's not 33. It would be more than 33. Next level. Cool, next level, look at that. Ranked stuff, so there's me at bronze 2. Hold the shield to view seasonal rewards. So if I stay at bronze 2, I get a unique avatar, a booster pack, 25 gems, plus 5, and some souls. If I get to 1, get a few extra of those. I don't know what this is. I wish I could view more past that. Leaderboards, current ranked, player level. Jesus Christ, orcs are for dorks. Level 1628. Good, like 470 higher than the second place person. Someone needs to take a break. That is ridiculous. Highest ranked person that does not have the battle pass is ranked 15 at level 771. So they're devoted to not giving money. That's globally. Orcs are for dorks is US. You know, my friend Doom, a very good friend of mine. I will not say his real name because I don't know if he wants me to on here. Yeah, he's played a lot more than I have because he does actually like this game, and I do too. I like I enjoy it now too. I wasn't having too much fun with it on mobile, but yeah, I'm having a pretty good time. So it looks like there might be some sort of like legendary status past the higher things. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is bronze 2. So there's someone named. There's a bunch of people I'm tied with. I'm highest amongst my friends because he doesn't play ranked, or at least hasn't. Yeah. He's order level 29, chaos level 19, death level 26, and this is where most of his levels are going to come from. Yeah, 43 for destruction. Overall card level 5? Most scanned booster cards. Oh. Sorry, I'm just flipping through all this kind of stuff. Hey, 4 more achievements and we'll get another achievement. Complete 10 missions, so that'll be nice. 10 more missions. Or 2 more missions, sorry. I win 2 more ranked games. Collect 6 different cards. Maybe reach level 20. And chaos or destruction. Sounds like those would be the easier 4. Anyway, let's play. See what stats I got. Just my levels, damage done, healing done, cards played, spells played, wins, and game. I have won exactly 50% of my games. I'm proud of that. I've played 22 and I've won 11. Not a lot of people can claim a 50% win rate. So, I'm going to retire from this game. I'm never playing it again. That's it. I am retiring 50% win rate champion. No, I'm kidding. I'm probably going to stream this game some more. I will definitely stream my draft whenever that'll happen. Most played cards, Hurricane Raptor. Yes, I've played that a lot in the 2 arena runs I've done. Hurricane Raptor is an awesome card. I really like that one. Deadly Chop, Brute Smashes, Arcane Bolt, Pouncing Wolf Rider. I think my Orcs deck has influenced how my most played cards pretty heavily right now. Most used champions, Vandus Hammerhand. I've played him a lot in the draft as well. I usually end up with him for drafting order. Then the next 4 at 8 are my 4 champions for my destruction deck. Most revealed blessings. Renewed Warlust. Yeah, I keep hitting that. Little Wall, Smash and Bash, Abjuration, and Trials of Fire. I don't know. I've played 17 different champions. That's not bad. Cards overall, I have a ton of commons, an okay amount of uncommons, and a little bit of rares. 20% of the rares. Not bad. So I had 3 out of, 8 wins in ranked. So in ranked, I'm pretty bad. 37.5% win rate. Current win streak, 1. Highest, 2. I'm pretty good. Most played Alliance. I've played Destruction 7 out of my 8 games. I didn't even realize that. Casual, I haven't really played casual. 2 for 3 with Chaos. 4 for 8 with Destruction, and 5 for 11 with Order. Organized play. Oh, cool. Oh, sorry about that. I forgot about this. So for the in-person, okay, that's how you can. Okay. So in-person organized play, there's a big companion app that you can link your play through. I think that you can also run tournaments and stuff through it, your shops and all that. If you link your account to that, you get points each season. So if you get 10 Warhammer points, you get this card back. 30 gives you a war chest. 50 gives you a campaign. See, war chest. There's a playmat. They look like that because the game is in lanes. Mighty War Chest, Booster Pack, Mighty War Chest, Random Rare Card, Chest, Booster Pack, Chest, Fury Unleashed Card Back, Chest, Booster Pack, Chest, Souls Chest, and Wrath of the Ancients playmat. That's really cool looking. Here's the booster scan stuff. I'm probably gonna scan one more, but I'll get to that in a minute. So total by all people. So all this of the 243 cards I have scanned, those total cards have been scanned almost 300,000 times. That's a lot. I didn't get any booster cards out of my booster pack, so I was kind of upset about that. And then refer a friend. Ooh, look at that. Anyone if. No idea how that works. Just says scan your friends have your friends scan your cards first. I don't have any cards for you guys to scan, or else I would totally put up a video of that and just ask you all to scan it. See if I can get some good referral points and a bunch of booster packs. So that's all I have to really share right now. Savagery here in this big thing is the next set. Comes out, looks like in 3 weeks. And you can even click on that. Whoa, that was weird. So you can actually pay 2,000 gems to pre-order 25 booster packs and get a special card back. But 2,000 gems, I think, is about... yeah, to get 2,000 gems, you have to spend $50. You would have about 1,000 left over, which, could get you both halves of Warband, but I'm not spending. I can't afford to spend $50. Unless I guess I set up a GoFundMe or a Patreon. I'm not doing enough to do a Patreon yet. And then just show stuff. If I click on either of these 3 links, the First Strike, which is their name for pre-releases, they're doing pre-releases for this game. Warband, which is the box set I told you about, and I can buy halves of it in this game. And then set breakdown, it's just talks about the next set a bit. There's also spoilers on their website. So that's it for now. Yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time when I probably next weekend, since I won't have any time to myself to do a stream. So next Sunday I will stream myself going through the arena. Let's hope I'm playing something other than Order. I've played it twice. I mean, I have nothing against Order. I'd like to try playing, drafting Chaos or something. I really wish I got to keep the cards from that stuff, because that would help my collection out a ton. I'm going to click that, and I am going to say goodbye. You guys have a good morning.